Hey guys, welcome to some Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup. I actually tried literally 5 seconds ago to change that beginning line that I normally do, and I instantly screwed up and got tongue-tied, so I gave up and I'm not going to try doing that again. So, looking at our... Sorry, I'm really tired right now. I got home from like a pretty long day of stuff, and a lot of stuff happened, so I'm pretty tired. But looking at our to-do list, seems that Merfolk would probably be the best bet. Either Merfolk Summoner or Merfolk Ice Elementalist. In all honesty, probably Ice Elementalist is slightly better, but I also don't really want to play Summoner. Okay, we'll play Ice Elementalist. Historically, this combination and myself have not gotten along at all. We've actually been the worst of pals. In fact, I could even go so far as to say I hate this combination, because it's probably one of the combinations I've died the most on ever since hitting Greaterplayer. Don't ask me why, but something about this combo just absolutely sucks. For example, here, where I guess, okay, I guess we quit. Sometimes things like that happens, and then you can't do anything about it. You're like, wow. I wonder what happened if that wasn't an immolation scroll, or if I didn't get a D1 Jackal pack followed by a bat, or if my freeze didn't miss everything. These are questions that, really do change your perspective on things. But at least I got magical power ring this time around, so the game is pretty well into getting set and done. Most likely this character will probably have a go. Oh my god, wow. Dagger of Electrocution. Jeez. It's not even worth training for, because I want to go into long polearms, but still, it's a good weapon. We basically won the early game. It's kind of interesting how this game is deciding to just screw with me. Doing me good stuff and then giving me bad stuff. It's like, what? I guess it didn't want me to have a streak from last game. I think I had won 2 in a row, so didn't want to have that, so decided to kill me instantly in D1. If you look back over there, there was actually nothing that you can really do on D1. There's no real escape, other than shaft myself and probably die. I mean, that's not a great option, to be completely honest. Could have walked backwards, but jackals are faster than you, so good chance of dying. I went for the scroll because it could have been teleport and it would reset the situation and give me a bit more breathing space, but I didn't get that. I, in fact, got immolation, which didn't really matter at the time because I was already out of mana and was going to die to that jackal that was blocking me off in the first place. I took a really bad turn into a really bad vault with a dart slug in it, and I paid the price. Blink scroll. Early blink scroll is quite nice. It's not uncommon, but it's nice to have regardless. Alright, so it looks like this character is a lot better than last time. Probably gonna just, let's eat some food. Okay, this Jackal pack on D2 is a lot less dangerous than Jackal pack on D1, mostly because of the fact that I have a weapon this time around. Okay, the thing doesn't seem to want to die. Let's go ahead and Berserk Rage. Let's close the door. Okay, well that was oddly dangerous. Let's go ahead and pick up Ozakubo's armor, train some conjurations in preparation for training through Ice School. Probably need to pick up summoning at some point for Ice Beast. Unless I find a quite early polearm, then I'll consider just going with weapons overall. God, I hate this tile so much. This is actually my most hated tile. You can see the helmet, it looks completely retarded. It's like I'm wearing a judge's wig on my head, and it looks absolutely stupid. I don't know why this tile exists in the game. It looks hilariously dumb. Anyway, oh god. Let's check out what we got. Positive energy and Guardian Spirit. Rage is definitely going to be better than Guardian Spirit. Got a Berserk here just because worms will die to Berserk if you have an electrocution weapon, as a general rule of thumb. Oh boy. Oh boy. I'm kind of salty about that last death, to be completely honest. Still kind of mad. Mostly because that was like one of those bullshit deaths that you rarely see yourself getting out of. Curse Ring of Teleportation, that's fine. We somehow managed to get 4 Remove Curse Scrolls. Like I said, Remove Curse Scrolls is one of those annoying resources where you either have too much or too little. There's never a perfect amount of D3 Ogre. Wow. Well, at least I got to Rage there. And you can kind of see here why I consider Berserk to be one of the strongest things in the early game. It just shred through a D3 Ogre. That's pretty overpowered, if you ask me. That's why Berserk is such a great start, and it's why I've made it my home in the last 2-3 years of playing. And Kore will still die to Rage. Like, I'm not even training this weapon. I don't have any defenses to speak of, but all I get is free health, and that's enough to win every single encounter in the early game. Probably not this much against Robin's group. I know it doesn't look like Robin's group because Robin's not there, but believe me, the second I saw the battle cry, she was there. She was there in spirit, if not in person. There we are. Please don't throw things behind me, Robin. It's very rude. I don't know how you do that. It's a corridor. Robin, please, have your mind your manners. She does not know when to respect the art of logic. There's a buckler over here. I might pick that up. Could be good. Could be good. And it's Curse 0. Okay. We'll take it off, but we will keep it in mind. Probably just pick up a couple of scrolls. Why not? Scroll of Teleportation. That's nice. Scroll of Magic Mapping and Scroll of Fear. Okay. Stab. Gonna go Berserk here. Not even gonna really bother casting Ozakubo's armor. I'm pretty confident in how strong the thing is. Brand weapon. Not gonna go on any of these considerably good brands. They're a lot better than what I'd expect to get. So there's actually no other brand I'd prefer with these characters. So you know. Weapons being picked up, but it's kind of useless at this point in time, just for now. So I'm not considering training it just yet. There's actually no real incentive for me to train it right now because I need to train my magic first. Even though Merfolk are really good with it. RF minus is really bad. It denies any value that robe had, unfortunately. Flail of Protection, okay. Berserk still kills it. Like I said, Berserk is absolutely imbalanced, and it's awesome. It's one of the few things that the user can really control. How bullshit the dungeon. Berserk always gets you through it. +2 helmet, and we finally get to ditch this goddamn helmet. +2 hat, sorry. I absolutely hate that helmet, as I said. That's an amulet of... That's a Scythe of Slicing. And thank God we have Berserk, huh? So as you can see, this character is a Berserker, lol. No, he's a mage, but I'm still gonna Berserk. Robe of Resistance is an incredible pick, and it also does solidify somewhat our desire to be a mage. That's pretty cool. I was actually thinking of going Sif Muna because I haven't played her since the rework. But if I see Vahum first, like I do, I'm just going to pick him. Kind of at the point here where I don't really care too much about showing off the new content. I want to wait till I at least get Greaterplayer before I start branching out and doing stuff I don't particularly care for. Like I said before, the dungeon is best played without a clear game plan. Anyone who's talking about a playstyle, a build, kind of betrays their noobishness, I guess, of the game a little bit. Like, there's no such thing as a build because there's no such thing as anything guaranteed past D5. Like, come on, man. You can't build. Oh well, actually that kind of doesn't count anymore. I guess you can build rods. I was gonna say there used to be an idea of a guy who ran rods as a build, but now that Picellus is a thing, they're guaranteed. So technically it could be a build, but it's more of a playstyle than a build, really. I wouldn't say it's a build. Ah, we ended up getting repel missiles early on. That's really broken. None of these air spells are incredibly important to me right now, so I'm just gonna get Ice Beast, and we'll train some summonings while we're here. I mean, Merfolk are not the greatest conjurers. Maybe for him it was a mistake. Nah, probably not. Grinder, okay. Let's get some stuff here, and Berserk. Okay, Berserk didn't kill him, but it did enough of his health that it didn't matter. Good. Oh god. These guys are actually kind of tough. Just kidding. Dagger of Electrocution is pretty good. Oh, this is a lot of stuff. Wow, it killed that Ice Beast in one hit. Okay, let's Acid. Actually, let's wait for them to get all in a nice line so that my Acid shoots the furthest. Alright, Berserk here finishes everything off. Even a Battle Axe of Freeze in white. Wow. Could not stand up against the wrath of Berserk. Let's just quickly take a look around here and see if there's any new gods that I've missed. Looks like they buffed the Sky or Ultra. It looks slightly less disgusting than before. That's kind of nice. Anything else look really gross? No? Picellus still looking kind of grody. I don't really like the Picellus Ultra. It looks kind of retarded, to be completely honest. It looks really out of place compared to the rest of the dungeon. Though that might just be me. I at least feel like it's not. Oh yeah, I forgot. Merfolk has a hilarious history with this channel. I think in the Road to Lair I've done Merfolk, or proposed Merfolk like 10 times, and it's never gotten through. So Merfolk's like the unwanted child of this channel, so that's why it's been here for so long. I mean, don't get me wrong, I friggin' love... Ooh. No, there's actually nothing in here. Oh, Spirit Venom's pretty good. But everything else... nah. Yeah, like... I love me some Merfolk, but because of the channel's like history with Merfolk, just haven't really had a chance to play it. That's why it's one of the last 4 races that I've not played, despite being one of my most played races normally. Excuse me, getting the hiccups. I think my most played race on this channel is probably, it's obviously Minotaur, but after that, let me think, might be Vinestalker? Could be Vinestalker. Or actually no, the most played race on the channel is probably Octopode. Yeah, Octopode, because I had to do a whole bunch of those other games, and then I did another. Joseph, you have Wiglaf's hat. What? You need to teleport here, just because that's really dangerous. Get some missiles. Okay, get some Ice Beasts. Hopefully that fixes the problem. Berserk here. Kill Joseph. Joseph didn't drop the hat. What? I'm confused. Why didn't he drop the hat? Does he not guarantee drop the hat, or did I mess up somehow? I'm confused. Confusing for new players, please report. Halberd's actually a pretty good weapon for this kind of character. I might pick one up, just as a thing. Probably not going to start training polearms until I actually have a good reason to, i.e. when I find something that's actually, ooh, that's really good for us. Ring of Ice with RF makes our spells insanely strong. Like Throw Frost is almost max power already. It usually maxes out at like Lair, so... Oh, actually no, that's not that good. But it looks like we're doing really well for ourselves, so that's nice. Ow. Okay, I need to remember that I'm a mage. I keep thinking I'm melee because I've been Berserk so much this game. God, Berserk is so good. Berserk is so good, guys. Did I mention that Berserk was good? And I'm not just talking about the condition, I'm also talking about the manga, the anime, and all. Recently, Berserk 2016 has been released, and it follows one of the arcs from the manga, and I gotta say, I've been enjoying it. Like, it's one of the few times I've been watching anime these days. I used to like anime more, but I don't know. Between the channel and like playing League and all that stuff, haven't really found the time. Let's drop the buckler for now, and the wand of random effects. Resist corrosion is not terrible. Enchant weapon, definitely gonna go on the weapon here. Whoops, accidentally read one of my only scrolls of... Damn. Let's... Okay, we accidentally teleported there. That's really bad for us. Just halved our teleportation. Let's see. Bolt of Draining, Lightning Bolt, Agony, Dispel. It's not really any spells that I'd be willing to use here. And Soulful Hibernation is actually a considerable one. It could be really good against Hydras and such, because I can just cast it a couple of times while stuff is around it, and then I can just get a free stab here and there. Example would be here, where I can just kind of sleep stuff, but didn't work this time. Holy crap, that killed me. Wow, that's a Centaur Warrior on D9. Oh, shiz. Haste, magic, stuff. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're hasted, so there's less of an issue here, but that's still a D9 Centaur Warrior. That's ridiculously out of depth. Even on D11, I'd say that's out of depth. So this that enemy is really out of depth here. Hopefully we can just kill it with ice shards and it doesn't pose too much of a threat, but that's very unfortunate for us. Found another Wand of Acid, that's a very good pickup. We might have to use that against... Ah, shit, here it is. All the times to miscast, too. Christ, that was scary. Okay, we definitely need some more fighting, so we need to either hit a ton of Conjurations or summon Ice Beast stuff. And between all that stuff, I can't even choose. I'm just going to turn summoning off for now. Actually, no. Yeah, okay. Because Conjuration... The reason why I'm thinking that is because Conjurations is a spell school that is directly supported by the Hermit, so... Wow. That really happened. Like, this is a real thing. Like, I'm actually being forced to fight a dragon on D9. Like, what the fuck? I haven't even found Lay yet, dude. Can you not? Let's skip this floor. Knowing, of course, that there is a potential death when we go back upstairs because the dragon could just be sitting there because he's a dickhead. Let's go ahead and get some B. Ah, shit. Oh god. Oh god. What's going on? Let's haste ourselves here. Get ourselves some allies. Turn on Ozakuba's armor and just pound away at these bees. We wasted a lot of consumables for this fight, but we survived. Wow. It's like the enemies show up exactly as I start running out of mana. It's like the most inconvenient thing ever. I'm shooting at the hounds from relatively safe, and the only enemies that could possibly have punished me for doing such a safe action was something that could fly and move faster than me. And it's bees, of course it's bees. It's always bees. Thankfully, Ice Beast just tears some bees apart. It's quite nice. Let's go ahead and acid some stuff. Dazzling Spray is a decent spell to pick up in that it's irresistible and slightly AoE. I'm going to pick it up, but I'm probably going to have to forget it at some point. It's inferior in terms of damage to Throw Icicle, but it does have AoE, which is something that most of my spells don't actually have. Other than, well, technically, kind of, Ice Beast. Since Ice Beast can attack targets. It's really bad for us. We actually need to, like, hit that Josephine or something. Or do something, because we're going to die in one turn right now. Yeah, there's the fireball. Just as I expected. It's fucking life. And I can't go upstairs because I know that the fucking dragon's going to be somewhere around there. Because it's a dickhead and it knows that I live here. knows where I live and it wants to find me. It's got a vendetta. Okay, well, let's just go into lair for now. We'll pretend that we didn't see Josephine. Fight her later. Steam Dragon. Okay, piss off. Fuck, this is Josephine. Oh my god, and these fucking whites are here too. Wonder if the dragon's gonna show up. That'd be really funny. I mean, I'd be laughing. I wouldn't. I really wouldn't. Especially because I don't have any goddamn consumables left. After this fiasco that we call dungeon. What's this? Screw it, we'll go downstairs. We're only playing for like 20 minutes, so we can probably afford to go forward. Push into lair a little bit, hopefully. Okay, let's back off here, get a couple of ice beasts, so that if we do screw up, the ice beast will take care of it. Nice. Let's do it again. Get it pelted at range a little bit with the throw icicle, and then as we're moving backwards, our allies come and beat its ass. It's a good strategy. It's not foolproof, but it's pretty good, especially against 10-speed monsters like Hydras. The only problem is, if it kills everything and gets random energy, then we might be in a bad situation. But it's relatively safe otherwise. Okay, gonna go ahead and spam those ice beasts because ice beasts are sick. Again, still no real reason to pick melee yet, so not going to do it. Very simple reasoning behind all my decision making. I don't need to do it, why do it? Starving, that's fine. One of confusion. Looks like these spells are really hungering me for some reason. I don't really care though. I'm in lair, which is theoretically a food gold mine, so long as my food times up. My food consumption coincides nicely with how many enemies I need to kill, or how many enemies I have killed. Sorry. If it turns out that I have to kill like snakes and spiders for the whole fall, then I might get screwed out of a couple of rations, but generally speaking, most things in here can be eaten, so it's all good. Oh, I never really did talk about the poll that I released yesterday, did I? Looks like no one actually wants me to... Oh, few people, sorry. Some people do. Would like me to open a tip jar, some wouldn't. And to the people that say yeah, nah, as in like, no, it really does confuse me as to the reasoning, but I suppose that's democracy, right? I can't exactly ask for your reasoning right now, but I don't know. At least I don't think it's going to be too valid, honestly. Huh, what's in here? Mystic Blast is pretty good. Yeah, I guess Mystic Blast. Why not? We'll drop these books for now. We don't really need them just yet. Actually, no. We should drop them on layer 1, just so I remember them. I have a bad habit of forgetting where things are. We'll also drop the glaive for now. And a Wand of Slowing. We don't really need those too much. But yeah, like as to those who oppose the tip jar, I'm pretty confused. But essentially that doesn't really make a difference to me. It just means that the channel's not going to get upgraded. Like I said, I don't really have a will to put significant amounts of money into a project that gives me literally zero return. Having my audio be like this is completely acceptable to me. But I'm aware that it can be improved, but I'm just way too apathetic towards the cause, I suppose. It's like in life, you buy stuff because they give you returns, right? So if I get no returns from it, then don't do it. So if I can't get funded, then that's all good. We'll just sit with this content. It's not like I'm salty about it or anything. I actually don't care that much because it's pretty convenient for me to play on this laptop anyway. But that's literally all the consequence that will arise from not having a tip jar. That's pretty much what I'm trying to just explain the consequences without trying to sound mad. I'm not particularly mad. Actually, there's no real consequence to me, personally. I know it sounds like I'm just being bitter, but I'm actually not. Like, having a tip jar doesn't, like I said, doesn't affect me. Wow, that was brutal. I got turned to stone while going upstairs, and then that destroyed me. Okay, I got petrified, but I'm in the water now, so it's not like anything can touch me. Gastronaut can touch me, but he's not going to because he's a nice guy, right? Yeah, he's a nice guy. And now he's dead, but that's alright. Took his hat. Bloody, Joseph wasn't gonna give me his. Ooh, +2, see invisible. Straight upgrade. Nice. But yeah, like, initially I thought that, like, I feel like it was, oh shit, why? Why would you do that specifically to me? Oh god. Initially I thought that the poll was written poorly because, as a joke, I said yeah, nah, nah, yeah. And in Australia that means kind of the opposite. Like, yeah, nah means no, and nah, yeah means yeah. So it's kind of like, whoops, did I screw that up? But then I realized it really doesn't matter. Ultimately, I'm only going to be looking for, I guess, confirmation of something that I'm probably already going to do. Because adding the tip jar doesn't actually affect anyone that doesn't want it. So why would I beat myself up, I guess, over something like that? It's because you slowly come to realize that it's not actually a big deal. If you don't like the tip jar, you don't have to look at it. It's probably like a button on the side of the channel. I don't know. I don't, like, suppose I'm setting up a bit of a straw man argument here, because no one actually explained their reasoning, so I don't really have any reason to go by. But all I do know is there's a majority. I don't know. That's something else. In regards to the other poll, God, I'm so tired right now. Yeah, in regards to the other poll, it looks like you guys just called me a fucking loser. Out of all the options, I made one called "Just Play Crawl, You Fucking Loser, Lamau." Everyone picked that one, and I feel sad now. I know it doesn't really seem. I don't know. Straw polls are hurting, man. I took it too personally. It hurts. But yeah, it looks like there's pretty much common consensus to keep me playing Crawl, but it's weird that people will choose to play Crawl, but they won't like the video, so I can't. Oh, God. I don't know. Look, put it this way. For a YouTube channel like myself, especially one so small, likes and stuff are really important for the channel's growth. And it particularly helps me figure out what's going right and what's going wrong. And like the last whatever long. Oh, God. What's going on? Like, not to sound too depressing or anything, but stop! This is so illegal. God. How is he doing this to me? Cheater. We probably, you know, honestly, we probably need to train some more dodging. Probably should get on to that. Let's turn Ice Magic off, given that it's at 15 already. We'll train a bit of dodging. But yeah, recently, like, the likes for the videos have gone down by about, like, to about a quarter. So I keep thinking that I'm doing something wrong. Like, I can't actually tell. Maybe there's just a couple of people that didn't like my videos, or like, maybe the people that consistently like the videos just haven't been watching for a while. But all I notice, like, on my end, like, you gotta remember that I have to look at the analytics from my side. That all I'm seeing is dropping likes. So, like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but no one's actually saying anything, so it's, like, really hard to figure out. It's a conundrum, I suppose, that the channel's been going through. I mean, it doesn't really show, but I might as well be as upfront as about it as I can, right? Okay, so staff is pretty good here. If I can get a staff of ice or energy or something, that's pretty cool. Armor's not terrible, but it's not that great if I get heavy armor. Wand could be amazing or could be garbage. I don't have any recharging scrolls, so that slightly makes it less appealing, but not by much. Book is pretty garbage because we'll probably get the spells we need. Food is not really a consideration. Miscellaneous evocable, we don't have any evocations, so therefore staff. I just walked through. Yeah, stuff called that made our stuff ridiculous, especially if you consider the fact that we can have 2 freaking power enhancers. So we basically have almost max power Ice Shard, which is hilariously strong at this stage in the game. Like it 3-shots Hydras. That's pretty good. Like, and it's not a particularly heavy spell either. It doesn't cost that much. Oh my god. But I do really need to get some food. Oh well, whatever. Anyway, yeah, so like, I probably am doing something wrong, but I just have no idea what it is. And it's getting quite problematic for me. Please kill it, thank you. I need to butcher and eat its corpse. Wow. This spell hunger is really getting to me. I don't know what's going on. Do they buff spell hunger or something in the Blade's version of Trunk? It's pretty insane. Let's figure out what this falchion is. +2 of speed RLX. It's probably worth picking up just for the RLX. Unless we already have RLX. We don't. Scrolls of Torment. Okay, no thanks. Heal Wounds Potion, that's nice. Hopefully this is like a fire protection. Nope. It's okay as well, I guess. Amulet. What could we want? Mana Regen, Dismissal, Gourmand. Those are all good for this character. Magic Regeneration. Yay! The Rage at this point is probably not very good. Us being raged doesn't make us really that strong because we're not melee anymore. Ichor Stained Robe. I wonder what that means. Hopefully it's something good, like int +6. That'd be nice. It's int +4. It's actually not terrible, but it's kind of garbage at the same time. It's probably not as good as the Robe of Resistance. Even just for the extra extra AC, it's not very good. Because the Robe of Resistance is +2 and the Artifact Robe is +1. Yara's Violent Unraveling. Wow, that is so useless. In no situation would I ever want to use that spell, pretty much. If something's already hasted or something, I just want to kill it. Damn, that is an insane spell now. Holy crap. We are starving. Wow, this is actually really bad. I don't know what's going on with the food, but it's getting quite tough to deal with, in all honesty. Do they, like, tighten the food clock or something? Like, look at that, jeez. Spell hunger seems to be absolutely wrecking me. It's actually focused spell then, spellcasting then, I guess. I have no idea. Oh god, what's going on? It's increasing. Yeah, it reduces the effects. Why is it stuck on 3 pips? It's really weird. Not actually sure what that means. Anyway, yeah. So, like, from what I can see, there's not really any particular focus on the game that people want me to play. I'm not counting Infra Arcana because that's just, like, the people that voted for that is just Z and Z. So, like, all he did was he just got a bunch of Smurfs and he voted on the thing by himself like 1,000,000 times. So that doesn't really count. It's all him. But yeah, I might consider playing Hearthstone or something. It would only be like once a week or something, just to break up all the crawl. Maybe like once between every series or something. I think that'd make for a nice bit of extra stuff, I suppose. I don't know. Look, I'm tired, man. I'm actually gonna go to sleep right now. Maybe I won't. I have a lot of stuff to read. Ugh. Life is hard, man. Ah, Catopopus. What are you doing here? Oh, it's last 6. Holy shit. Didn't even notice. Whoops. Normally these videos go to like the beginning of lair, but for some reason we finished lair in this video. This character is moving along quite quickly. I don't know. Also, I didn't mention this in the video, but I actually do want to do something akin to a story time. Where instead of like playing a game, I just sit there and talk about some story. Because sometimes when I do it here, it's actually kind of tough to do because obviously I'm playing the game, and I'm generally quite bad at telling stories. I've tried, like honestly, I've legitimately tried. God, I love that fix. Curse -2. Nope. Yeah, like I've tried. Come on, can't judge me for that. I've had a go at telling stories on the channel to make things pretty interesting. But like honestly, because I'm playing, it sometimes does get in the way of stuff. Like for example, I tried to talk about the poll, and then because I was so busy playing the goddamn game, I ended up sounding like a salty guy, and that feels really bad for me, considering that wasn't the intention of what I wanted to do. It's a tough life, man. It's a tough life. Okay, so last time we came here with this particular ranch, and this particular lair ending, I was a bit afraid of coming here because things were resistant. Oh, you motherfucker, backspawning me. Okay, never mind. I was gonna say I'm not as scared now because I'm less ice resistant. Oh, sorry. Ice is less resistant by those demons, but those ice devils seem to be just messing with me, so I guess I'm just gonna slow clear this. Oh wait, I have irresistible spells. What am I doing? I'm dumb. Oh, elephants, it's not good. We actually need some ice beasts with us. Everyone focus this guy. Mystic Blast hit. Actually, let's turn the corner first. Okay, cool. One of our dudes got pissed off at us, it's fine. It's not like it's really going to do that much to us, right? Please. Let's heal wounds just because I don't feel safe anymore. Okay. That ice beast was getting annoying. Surprisingly so. I don't like how summons turn against you. That's weird. You summon them here. Why do they turn against you? They're just constructs. They're not real summons. It's not like you brought them here. Otherwise they wouldn't dissipate so easily. I feel like they should just be like autonomous. They shouldn't like turn against you, their master. Holy shit, hell beasts. Ow. Like, if we didn't have so many enhancers right now, I predict that we would be struggling a lot worse. I just want to see what's at the end of this rainbow, man. Come on, man. I want to see it. Let's not be crass here. So many demons. But yeah, the red ones are all immune to fire, so like, it's really tough to kill them. But icicle throw icicle. Sorry, I don't know why I messed that up. Is like semi-irresistible, so I was like, I can probably do it. And also, ice beasts do pack a punch. There we go. See that? Easy. We got 300 gold. Wow. God, that was so useless. A demon trident, though, that's really good. It's actually a good pickup. +4 as well. Holy crap. So there's a brand weapon scroll on D7, I remember that. So we can actually get this to be electrocution. That's a really good reason, like an incredible reason to start training polearms. Hell, even if it's not, it's still a pretty damn good reason. Because +4 is nothing to be sneezed at. Oh, come on, just... Okay, well, at least he was kind enough to give us his corpse. Let's see what this is first. Protection from magic is not bad. Let's brand weapon this. It's a demon trident of freezing, that's pretty good. Admittedly, it's slightly less good because it's something that overlaps with my already decent thing. Let's go ahead and train polearms for now. We also want to train a bit of fighting and still dodging, I guess. But for the time being, this demon trident of freezing will be a pretty good weapon. I mean, a Demon Trident of freezing in general is a good weapon, so, you know, having one is always nice to have. It's always a nice thing to come across, I suppose. Anyway, this video has gone on for like freaking ages, because honestly I just wanted to rant today, and I was pretty tired, so I lost track of time. Anyway, thanks guys for watching, and I will see you all tomorrow.